Hello and welcome to a KOPF bootleg review. This is Buffy the Vampire Slayer. So starting on the left we have Sander Vampire Slayer, and then next we have Rillo Vampire Slayer, and then the red one we have Cordelia Vampire Slayer, and then after that we have Angel. I think that's like a spin-off series character, and then Glees, and then we have Spike, and then we have in the blue Oz, and then finally right on the right is Buffy herself. Now I have not seen Buffy the Vampire Slayer, but I thought it's one of those things that you didn't expect to see, like who's talking about Buffy the Vampire Slayer, I don't know, and someone decided just to do a bootleg brand a list of these. So people who watch this series or used to watch the series should be excited to pick this up. I don't watch Buffy, but from what I can tell, her dress looks kind of accurate, just from photos or adverts and trailers I saw while watching TV in the past, so that's cool, I guess. So she has a metal stick. All of them have a spare minifigure hand and plate, guitar for him, triangle guitar for him, a giant book there, I'm guessing that's like a book of evil or something, a giant red lollipop thing, not sure what that's for, a sword for him and staff for him, and he has a vampire book that's printed. So just to quickly take a closer look at that. I don't know if this is meant to be anything, but Buffy fans might probably know what that is and be interested in that. These characters are just gonna have to go by what how well they look like as a minifigure, and only two of the characters that we'll see at the end have dual face prints. The rest of them don't have. And just interestingly enough, her hairpiece is actually made out of soft rubbery plastic. That's weird. Anyway, so the print on these few figures are fine. Hers is really simple. It's just a black figure with a few grey lines printed on there to line out. And for some reason he's got silver instead of a grey colour. Now I guess you saw he's wearing like black leather and stuff, so I guess that's okay. But her face here is hurt. She's scarred. Got some bruise marks and stuff, and that means she's always going to be hurt because she doesn't have another face where she's okay. So that kind of sucks. You'd think you'd give her just a regular face, but I suppose it shouldn't be too hard because a lot of these faces, they just seem a little bit generic. So you probably could get just a regular female minifigure face and just stick that on there. And don't like the color of her hair. It's way too plasticky yellow. Could go on with more creamy color I know she's blonde and stuff, but yeah, a bit more cream color would have been better as the figure. The print quality in all of these okay. Nothing's off-centered and stuff, so that's good. And going to him now, I don't like the way his figure's done. The torso and stuff is fine, but the arms are printed with a checkered pattern, and of course you can see the print doesn't go all the way around the arms, so it does look a little bit weird. He looks okay. He actually has a pretty unique design print there. And the last two here, these two have different facial prints. So they all have, they both have a regular face on top. And if I was to take the hair pieces off these two, well, there goes the bad clutch. There we go. We can turn that around. And he's a werewolf, maybe? And it's the other one like a vampire? Yep, vampire fangs. So they got those going on. So that's interesting for some people. The fabric on him is feels like the original Lego capes, got that papery feel to it, but it's slightly softer. These figures aren't that interesting, but gets the job done. And you see here the printing is still very consistent without anything soft-centered or smudged, so that's pretty good. What is a little bit weird is his suit here, because they want the hip to be the same color as that, so they did print on it. And of course, they kinda got it right, but you see that the red lining here is a lot darker than it is on the rest of the shirt. So it really would have been better if they just didn't bother doing that. They've also printed some sort of belt designs there on the hip pieces, which look kind of smudgy, crappy. They kind of look like a kindergartner drew them. Plastic on this set is pretty okay. The print quality is consistent enough, and the clutch is not too bad. A few places are a bit too loose, but overall it's not frustrating. If you like Buffy the Vampire Slayer, then you'll definitely want to pick up this set. It's been out for a while now. It's just been in a bag that I have for a while. That's why I haven't filmed it yet. But I'll finally get it out of the way. So it's okay. I don't care for it too much, but I just found it interesting that a random TV series would just get randomly figures made for it. Stuff like maybe Breaking Bad, that got randomly made. So I'm just not too sure. I guess bootleggers are just randomly looking at different custom sites and see what people have done. Subscribe, suggest, and comment below, and guys, take care and have a nice day. I will see you guys soon. Bye bye now.